soldier, yeah. I got the heart of a soldier. I'm in the army of the Lord, and I ain't gonna fold.
Because there's so much, again, that's outside the Constitution, the federal government should not be doing. And I will examine each program very carefully to see if it's outside their purview of what the Constitution says. There's actually prescribed or enumerated powers in the Constitution of what should be done at the federal level and what should be done left alone to the states. So those are two major things I would like to do. Department of Education, I would love to nix that because, again, we're having top-down things such as CRT and your LGBTQI, XYZ, transgender issues that are being, where they're trying to indoctrinate our youth, and let alone No Child Left Behind, which was a terrible failure. That came from the federal Department of Education, and we should not have top down. We know locally what we need better. We know at a state level what we want better. So they should get their hands out of state business.
Gotcha. So because I agree there's tons of rhinos up in Washington, but who is somebody that you'd maybe like to serve beside, and what committee would you look forward most to being appointed to?
Well, I would like to be appointed to the Ethics Committee and just really examine everything. And I would love so much to investigate. Why do we have crooked politicians in bed with the enemy? Essentially, they are invested. They have their children, and that's on the left and the right. Because look at Ukraine. What happened over there? We had Biden. President Trump wanted to look into it, and then they tried to impeach him because he was investigating all the hotbed of corruption that Ukraine was. But come to find out, Pelosi's son was there, and Romney's son was there. A rhino. So there's so much corruption, and they're selling out to our enemies, such as China and Russia. They're just so crooked up there right now. So I would love to be able to investigate them and bring them to justice. Some people need to really go to prison. And that house may get very full.
I'ma stay focused on the mission. Moving up in ranks, staying with my coalition. A man is gonna die with no vision. You bring the devil, I'm a God, no competition. Come on, man. I got the heart of a soldier. I'm in the army of the Lord, and I ain't gonna fold, bro. I make music with a chip on my shoulder. I'm ready for the battle, got the heart of a soldier, yeah.
Dr. Michael Magnotta, wartime veteran, a fighter of corruption and waste, a constitutional warrior for we the people to get term limits, limit federal spending, and power. As a doctor, Michael defends truth and integrity in science and medicine and fights corporate greed and political ploys for power grabs and submission. Dr. Magnotta also proclaims sacred truth to defend American life, protect children and families with common sense and fact-based policies. It's time for America to arise again.